now has some news that I'm going to share with Adrian in a few minutes. And here we go. This is the main event, Luis Ramos against Ricardo Williams. Speaking of how similar they are, they both fought on the very same day, August the 8th, as a matter of fact. They both won. That's their last fight, and they are here tonight.
They're both southpaws.
Yep.
They both have hand speed. They both have 23 professional fights with 10 knockouts. But they have different styles. Luis Ramos is an aggressive southpaw, likes to come forward and throw a lot of punches. Although he does work his jab, he can box a little bit. Ricardo Williams is ring savvy personified. He's slick, knows how to shoulder roll, he can move, he's got a very fast jab. He'll get low. And you know what, at age 31, he's still somewhat in his athletic prime. He's not at his peak, physically speaking, but he's got all that knowledge from that decorated amateur background and the 23 professional fights that he has. Well, not to mention a lot of world-class training camps he's been involved in.
Absolutely, and he was the most hyped boxer after the 2000 Olympic Games. Unfortunately, he just didn't know how to handle the fame and the money. He was given a $1.4 million bonus for signing his contract, and according to the promoter, Rudabella, he said that it was just a kid that enjoyed the money too much, never went to the gym. As a matter of fact, his dad said that he would call him in the morning and say, hey, did you go out running? And Ricardo would say, yes, I did. I'm just drying up. And he was just getting up, getting out of bed.
He's thinking to himself, why am I going to get up and do road work? I'm already a millionaire. I got $1 million in the bank. What am I doing?
Well, he thought the talent alone was going to take him places. Now he knows that it requires hard work in addition to the talent if you want to make it to that next level.
It takes discipline, and that's what he was missing.
And judging by his look tonight, Ricardo Williams has been training hard for this fight. He is ready, but so is the favorite, Luis Ramos.
I think Williams is at a more natural weight for him, junior welterweight, than Ramos, who's fighting probably 4 pounds heavier than he should be. I look at Ramos' body, and I think he's really at his best as a lightweight, but of course, he's comfortable fighting at 139 or 140 pounds.
Although Williams has fought as heavy as 156.
Yeah, he's been fighting at welterweight, and I think he learned a lesson, not in his last bout, but in the bout before that, last December against Carson Jones, who knocked him out, that he's not big enough to be a welterweight.
All right, first 3 minutes of action in this one, and that's now in the books. All right, we get a chance to stay and listen in first, Williams.
Settle down a little bit. Okay? Relax, relax. Después que vamos a keep choking
All right, here we go, ready for round 2. And as promised, here with us tonight, our guest commentator, none other than Adrian Broder. Thank you for being here tonight. You've been making quite a splash in boxing, and of course tonight, you were kind of cheering Ricardo Williams. Are you not? You go from Cincinnati. And as we see some action now, Luis Ramos, tell us what you just saw there, Adrian.
He got caught with a good shot. They were slugging him, but I think he got it together.
And let's see how Williams will be able to recover. He's quite the veteran, so he's going to have to tie him up a little bit and regain his composure.
Williams knows how to survive. Knows how to hold. He knows how to spin his opponent.
Part of the boxing game. That's all it is. He's been doing it since he was 6 years old.
And of course, Adrian, this is somebody that you looked up to. When you first started boxing, he was already really at the pinnacle of this sport as a world-class amateur.
Yes, he still is a role model in my eyes.
Luis Ramos, he says he's been working on his power punching. He only has 10 knockouts in his 23 wins, but he knows that that's part of the game that he needs to work on. And right now he's showing that he's got some pop.
Yes, Luis, he looks strong. He looks strong today. He looks very strong today.
Going up top again and hitting Williams on top of his head there.
Oh, good shot.
Yeah, that was a nice lead left from Williams.
That was a nice. They're both throwing big shots. Both guys are getting hit with big shots. Another left hand though.
So forget about finesse boxing here. It's not about, you know, your typical little jab here, a little counter.
They're trying to knock each other out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the fight you'll pay to see.
And I think Williams is taking advantage of the increased aggression from Ramos. Ramos scored that early knockdown, and now Ramos is trying to come straight in and finish the job. And Williams is taking advantage of that by counterpunching. And
what happens is when you catch somebody early like that, it really builds you up, and you want to just try to get the guy out of there. So that's why Ramos is coming forward. But he got to be careful. Rick is still slick. He's still throwing good shots and good counterpunches.
Adrian, who's got more to lose in this fight? Ricardo obviously cannot afford a loss at this point in the second part of his career. So should he be maybe a little bit more cautious?
To be honest, man, both of these guys are good, still good prospects, and neither one of them need a loss.
Right.
So this fight is big for both of them.
All right, so Ricardo went down. We're going to go to his corner to see what kind of advice he's going to get now.
You're doing an amazing job. Listen. See, I gotta have to give me a chance to say anything. Listen, check the fight. Relax, chill out. Listen. Now listen. I need to look me around. Relax. Don't try to knock him out.
Let's get a look at that early rounds knockdown. I see a left connects. There we go. The left connects, knocks him off balance. Now his butt and his gloves did not touch the ground, but as you'll see in this a different angle.
Well, it was a knockdown because the ropes kept him up.
Exactly. Right, Williams needed the ropes to keep from hitting the canvas, which makes it a technical knockdown. That's right, Adrian.
All right, so as you mentioned, Adrian, Luis Ramos now has the conviction, now that confidence. He knows that he can, land some punches but cause some damage here.
Exactly. He's getting hit. Like I said, they're both landing some pretty big shots.
Goodness.
Ramos is right in line. He's right in line for that straight left. He needs to do something about that. It's good to be aggressive, but you don't want to just offer up your head to your opponent.
On Ramos' mind, he's seen that he can knock the guy down, so he just feels he's the bigger and stronger guy, so he's pushing for the knockdown.
He might get knocked down in the process.
Exactly, because they're both taking some big shots, man. I mean, I'm not a fan of this.
I am. I love this kind of fight.
And the fans, by the way they're reacting, also big fans of this, but not the smartest type of fighting, obviously, or the smartest type of boxing.
I mean, when you look at the fighters, Ricardo, he definitely the more athletic, the more slicker fighter. Speed, head movement, body movement. But when you get caught like that, you probably get suckered into fighting, and now he feels like he got to fight.
And there's no way they can keep this pace for another 7.5 rounds.
Hey, I mean, if they train like it, you never know. I mean, some guys got great condition, like myself and my big brother Floyd Mayweather.
Ramos just got pegged right there, but he's shaking his head saying no damage.
Usually that means we got hit with
the opposite, exactly. As we mentioned, Adrian, one of the big criticisms that Ricardo had during the first stage of his career is that he didn't prepare, that he didn't go to the gym, do enough work, and apparently by the way we look at it today, the way he's fighting, that is no longer an issue.
Yes, you know, the obstacles he went through, the things he went through in his career, early stages, and he's older, he's more serious now.
Right. For those who perhaps don't know the story, Ricardo actually ended up serving a 31-month jail sentence. But he came back and won 9 straight fights, had a loss, and now trying to get his second straight win. Nice punch there by Luis Ramos. Nice left.
Ramos connects when he follows that left with the when he starts the left with the jab. Yeah, 1-2.
Ricardo Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a slip.
That's a slip. Although the body shot that Ramos landed sort of helped him on his way, but yeah, his feet slipped from under him. Good action in this third round.
There's good action in the whole fight, actually.
All right, end of the third round. We're going to step aside and come back for round 4.
Doing good, Rick. You're doing good. And listen, I need more, get more jab, Rick. I need more jab. Listen, I need more from your feet more, okay? I need more feet more, okay? Listen, and don't keep them left hand right hook coming. You hear what I'm saying? Listen, you're doing good, Rick. I need your feet more. Let me get that step on you.
Chin down, size, and explode 2 or 3 shots. That's all we need. But keep backing them up, okay? Deme esto. Luis, estás... No, dale. Estás esperando que él se ponga ahí. He's kind of starting to get a little rhythm. You got to break his rhythm. Okay, pressure.